In this presentation, we would like to present the concept of target costing and its practical application on the example of the Mercedes-Benz product development case study. And we shall also answer the question whether target costing provided Mercedes-Benz a real business advantage. The agenda is as follows. After a brief introduction of the concept of target costing, we shall discuss its practical application in a case study and then arrive at a conclusion. The theoretical framework of target costing is as follows. The definition. According to established assumptions, target costing is a cost management tool for reducing the overall cost of a product over its product life cycle with the help of production, engineering, research, and design. The following approaches to target costing do exist. The price-based targeting sets target costs for the product through comparison with that of the competitor's products. The cost-based targeting sets the cost first, then the desired profit margin is derived at the price of the product. And finally, the value-based targeting sets the price by what it thinks the market will value the product of the company. A comparison between the traditional system and target costing allows for a clearer understanding of the latter system. The cost-plus pricing method first measures materials, then labor and overhead costs, and then a desired profit is added to determine the selling price of the product. In contrast, in the target costing system, a company plans in advance for the price points, but also for the product costs and for the margins that it wants to achieve for the new product. A target cost, then, is the maximum amount of cost that can be incurred on a product, and with it, the firm can still earn the required profit margin from that product at a particular selling price. The main objective of the target costing technique is to enable management to manage the business to be profitable in the marketplace. This effectively makes target costing a proactive cost planning, but also cost management and cost reduction practice. The main advantages of target costing are: target costing delivers the optimal value proposition to end customers while simultaneously eliminating cost overruns, selecting optimal product and process technologies, and minimizing product line complexity. Now let's take a look at the M-Class development project conducted by Mercedes-Benz. After a brief introduction, we will analyze the project in the context of the target costing method. 3 phases will be discussed, in particular the conceptual phase, the product realization phase, and finally the production phase. The Mercedes-Benz M-Class has been produced since 1997. Its highly complex concept phase has started in 1993 though, prior to the release of the E-Class, the SLK Class and the A-Class. In 1993, Mercedes-Benz started its US expansion. Simultaneously, it has started its M-Class development project while deciding to develop a new manufacturing facility in the US. A large number of risk factors accompanying the entire project, like new product, new market, new manufacturing unit, and finally an uncertain expansion project, made the usage of the target costing technique necessary for the company. The concept phase of the M-Class product lasted 1 year, between 1992 and 1993. Mercedes has developed a feasibility study to identify risk and opportunities associated with the M-Class development project. This thorough study covered potential sales figures, rough costs, projected cash flows, and the net present value of the entire project. According to customers' response, desired product features included especially safety, comfort and styling. In order to gain a better understanding of the various sources of costs, each major product function group, like chassis, transmission, etc., has been identified and an appropriate target cost was set. Mercedes has developed a target cost index to quantify various aspects of the target costing process, so that resources can be allocated effectively. The project realization phase was the next vital step in the company's overall strategy. This strategy comprises of the aspects of value engineering, customer clinics, a focus on the goal-oriented approach, and a focus on the value chain. According to Cooper, value engineering is a systematic and interdisciplinary examination of factors affecting costs to devise a means of achieving cost, quality and functionality of the target cost. Since over 80% of the production costs are incurred in the design phase, this phase is critical for value engineering and, in effect, for cost reduction. Value engineering is accomplished internally by the collaboration of designers and engineers in cross-functional teams. Value engineering is accomplished externally by exploiting the opportunities within the value chain. Mercedes has developed customer clinics in which it obtained the customer needs and expectations. It has also identified key characteristics of the new M-Class product and allocated the project's resources accordingly. Mercedes has adopted a goal-oriented approach. The design and testing teams collaborated hand in hand, a practice that has promoted fast communication and decision-making, and it has aided the achievement of target costs. In doing so, Mercedes-Benz, relying on systems suppliers, has drastically reduced the value-added percentage to only circa 20 to 25%. There are three main processes the company has used during the production phase. First, the net present value analysis used to supervise the M-Class project. Second, an organized 3-year practice of reporting financial performance to HQ. Finally, establishing a comprehensive and regular cross-department information exchange and analysis mechanism regarding the comparison of actual and standard cost performance. Through this series of accounting processes, the company has ensured the achievement of preset cost targets. Mercedes-Benz has developed 3 generations of the M-Class between 1997 and 2015. While the total sales volume was relatively stable both in Europe and in the US, the second generation was especially popular in the US. Currently, the M-Class has been replaced with the GL series. In conclusion, Mercedes-Benz was able to develop an entirely new and unique product line, the M-Class series, that was, for its period, quite revolutionary, despite the large number of risk factors associated with this great undertaking. Given the previous explanations and evidence, it seems clear that Mercedes-Benz would not have been able to produce such a complex, high-quality and highly reliable product from the ground up without the intentional employment of the target costing technique, which, in effect, gave Mercedes a considerable business advantage. This target costing technique allowed the company to divide the overall development and production phase into manageable processes, namely the concept phase, the production phase, and the product realization phase. This, in turn, allowed for precise measurements and incremental performance increases, a painstaking process that, when applied correctly and with the necessary care, can both enhance the internal business mechanism and result in a truly superb product.